Among the millions of categories of people dedicated for their job across the globe, there is one which protects forests from human beings. Fundamentally, they act as the initial link of a long chain of nature conservation. They are the Vanrakshaks. Here in Pench Tiger Reserve of Madhya Pradesh, in a remote station of Salivada, it is the beginning of the day of a forest guard. For the last 13 years, Mrs. Sarika Chaurase has been beginning her days like this. Sarika's mobile phone has images of her beloved ones. Looking at the pictures, she surpasses the distance that separates them and counts each day for the next meeting with her relatives.
Jaipal! Jaipal!
But as a soldier on foot, nothing prevents her from going for the daily walking patrol in the forest. Even though the area where she patrols and the inmates there are familiar to her, there is always the uncertainty of the forest to her companion. But she has her own ways to overcome them. She misses no chance to enjoy the beauty of the wilderness around her. A cuckoo calling from the treetop is just one way to create that enjoyment. Inspecting of the camera trap pictures is a very important way to understand the secret movement of the animals. This also provides information about the trespassers. Their images are the initial link of another long chain of people who holds an adverse approach towards nature. The animals that appear in the camera trap mark their presence through certain activities. This time it's a buffalo. The wounds on its neck and the feeding pattern are enough to know the killer. A tiger got its meal, but a villager lost his livestock. Sarika has to begin her initial activities from here. The villager has to be compensated to avoid a possible man-animal conflict. Patrolling on foot means seeing things closer and in details. Even a tree sapling is similar to her own child for Sarika. The nursing and nurturing of a tree sapling itself is an initial link to the whole forest. And when you are cordial to nature, it will reveal itself in front of you. And this time, it's a tiger. The best time to inspect water holes is during midday. It's also the time for refreshment, review, and planning of the day's patrol. But the real enemies could appear at any time.
Hey! रुको भाई! कहाँ आ रहे हो इधर?
And the result would be deadly. Because it is the conflict of two initial links of people with two opposite approaches towards nature.